I'm going to yell out, get it? And I'd like for you to respond by saying, got it, and I'll say good, and we'll move on. So get it?
Got it.
Good. All right, let's get started then. We're going to be talking about how you can become high touch and low tech. This particular presentation is for baby boomers. Are there any baby boomers in the room? Can I see a show of hands? All right, just a few of us. All right, and Generation X will be leading the way with this. But how we can become high touch and low tech using technology. Social networking is about building relationships. I'd like for you to think about that. But you can do it in a much more effective way using the internet, as we'll talk about. You can stay connected to your existing customer base, your clients, and you can share information and actually gain business for yourselves. So I want you to think about using the virtual highway to access, engage potential customers and influence them to want to do business with you and turn these people into loyal customers. Let's understand the benefits and pitfalls of social media. So I'm going to ask you a question and you tell me if you think this is a good idea for someone to do in terms of being on the internet. A business owner is sharing some customer service strategies on Plaxo. Do you think that's a good use of using the internet and social media? Yes or no? We're going to talk. Plaxo is another platform for business, and I'll share with you what that is. So I'm glad that a lot of you don't know what it is. That means I'm in the right place. So do you think that's a good idea, sharing customer service strategies? Yes or no?
What's this business?
On a business platform. The answer is yes. All right, let's move on here. A father is posting photos of his day at the beach to Picasa.
No.
Yes. Right, for business, we're talking about business, right, depends on what he looks like, somebody says over here. Like that answer, all right. A lawyer in Chicago uploads a video of his daughter's soccer game to YouTube. No. All right, now some of these things can enhance your customers' knowledge of who you are, but you want to take a look at the amount that you do, and there's a ratio that I will give you in just a little bit of how much personal information that you want to put out there and how much professional information that you put out there. Because think about it, when you're in a business meeting with someone, it probably is about 90% business, and then there is some interpersonal communication that is shared with your customers. Right? So we'll talk about that 90-10% and what happens when you pollute that with too much information that is personal. And the issue is that as baby boomers and those of us that are in the decision-making arenas get into social networking, we don't know how to use it correctly. And so that takes the value away from what we're doing. All right, a manager is playing Yoville on Facebook. Yes or no? No, probably not. Some of you are saying, what is Yoville? All right. And the thing about these applications on Facebook and LinkedIn and some of these other social media platforms is if you are playing games, and it's fine to play games, but if you don't realize they get posted to your entire network. So if you have 1,000 friends on Facebook and you're playing Yoville and you win an award and you post it, all 999 of your contacts are going to see that posting. So you want to just be aware of those sorts of things. An HR specialist is twittering about recent changes in employment law. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so getting some ideas about how we would use social media. And the final one being a marketing consulting uses constant contact to invite business owners to a free seminar on a new product or service. Yes or no? Yes. Okay, so don't get in a panic. For those of you that are saying, I don't know what constant contact is, I don't know what Plaxo is, she is speaking another language. I'm going to take you through each of these social network systems very briefly so that you can get an understanding of what they are.